Tonight, Watertown's water waste is worse. Last night, we reported the reservoir leaks 400,000 gallons of water a day. Tonight, we learned the city is flushing out another 480,000 gallons, state mandated because the drinking water has a high rate of disinfection byproducts, something the city needs to fix and is currently working to fix. 7 News reporter Zach Grady asks council, where does the city go from here?
Watertown loses almost 1 million gallons of water a day, some due to a reservoir leak seen in Thompson Park, more when the city flushes hydrants to get rid of any buildup of disinfectant byproducts. In total, it's an estimated loss of 880,000 gallons of water every day.
There's a lot of work that's got to be done. Some of it, is just routine maintenance, and some of it is just the age of the system, and you can expect to lose over time. I think that this highlights what I think council's priority should be of fixing our aging infrastructure.
While city leaders tell council members there is no revenue being lost and that no customer is going without, one might argue there is still a value of the water. If sold instead of lost, Watertown could be paid more than $1 million annually. Put that argument aside, council still worries about the investment it's putting into getting clean drinking water.
The city is spending all this money on the chemicals, the labor to process the water, the wear and tear of the pumps and the equipment to do this, that I think the sooner we get this reservoir leak fixed, the better.
There's no demand for it right now. Would there be a demand in the future? Potentially, maybe. I can't really answer that question right now, but I think it's important that we take the steps now, invest in our infrastructure, invest in fixing the problem with the reservoir to cut back on the amount of water that is lost.
Steps that others on council believe should have already been taken.
All of these things that are being thrown out right now as though they're critical have been known about for years through several administrations, and they just didn't do anything. They kicked the can down the road. Now it falls to us.
Council member Pat Hickey tells us he can remember the water flowing from the reservoir across Franklin Street since the 80s.
The amount of money the city has lost through this leakage or it being the overflow of the reservoirs is significant.
A water report from the city shows that more than 30% of the city's water is unaccounted for due to leaks, flushing hydrants, or use by the fire department. Zach Grady, 7 News.